So many people today are ill. They're they're not they're not able to understand what health is. That is one of the big confusions. What is health? What is healthy? And it becomes a competition at times, which does not make any logical sense, but it does. And to me, this indicates a spiritual imbalance. I've noticed that everyone is rather spiritually unhealthy because of ignorance and because of unworthy jealousy, or what may be called entitlement, a lower reptilian desire that is sugar coated all the way to the prefrontal cortex. Which makes it extremely illogical because there's a lot of parts of the brain, like the hypothalamus, that it does not take into account. But that's a physical explanation, and really it's a spiritual thing. And it has to do with are you trying to empower and free the beings and the individualities around you? Or are you trying to control and manipulate to your own purpose? Because I want to point out how illogical and how really there's no fun in behaving in that way. It would be like playing yourself, and like knowing all the cards. It's a sign of unhealthiness, and then those are the symptoms. So I would just put it out there that we all have a moral compass, whatever we call that. We know what brings us closer to heaven, and we know what inhibits that, what is not sustainable. Although heaven is really the eternal now, so sustainable is not necessarily the best word to use, but in terms of singing, it is. I guess I just mean that I hope that we all get smarter. And in getting smarter, we realize the benefits of certain spiritual and daily practices that make the world a better place. And really do. And don't do cliche that just makes you feel better because you feel like you don't understand it, but you're on the wagon that's going to spiritual fulfillment or some kind of a moral higher ground. You have to, you can't do that, because a lot of times you're being ignorant, and it is not the correct path. And just remember that you're an individual. But so is everyone else.